Welcome to Culture Uncover, where we go beyond the surface to explore the deeper layer of culture from around the world. Today, we're venturing into one of the most mysterious and misunderstood places on the planet, North Korea. When we think of North Korea, we often picture military parades, rigid control, or isolation from the outside world. But beyond the headlines and the politics lies a rich and deeply rooted culture, shaped by ideology, history, and survival. Let's peel back the curtain and take a look into the deep culture of North Korea. The first, absolute loyalty to the leader. One of the core aspects of deep culture in North Korea is deeply ingrained loyalty to the leader, not just politically, but emotionally, morally, even spiritually. This stems from the ideology of Church, which emphasizes self-reliance, nationalism, and the near self-reference of the supreme leader. From childhood, citizens are taught to love and obey their leader as a protector, a father figure, even as a savior. This devotion is internalized and becomes part of their personal identity. It's not just what they believe, it's who they are. The second is collectivism and community about self. North Korean society places a strong emphasis on collectivism. Individual desires are secondary to needs of the group, whether it's the family, the neighborhood unit, or the entire nation. People are organized into small community cells called Inminban, where daily life is closely observed and managed. Conformity is valued, and standing out, even positively, is discouraged. This culture of togetherness teaches people to be humble, cooperative, and extremely mindful of social expectation. The third is cultural isolation and fear of the outside world. Another striking feature of deep culture in North Korea is a deep-rooted suspicion of the outside world. Citizens are taught that foreign countries, especially Western ones, are immoral, chaotic, or dangerous. This cultural insulation leads to a kind of inherited fear, not always from the government but from the cultural memory. Over time, many learn to self-censor, avoid risky conversations, and see silence as safety. Even inside families, there are often questions about what one says because trust must be earned, even from those close to you. Fourth is Confucian values still live on. Despite the dominance of modern ideology, Confucian traditions still subtly shape North Korean life. Respect for elders, the importance of family hierarchy, and obedience to authority are all present. Children are taught to be humble, never argue with seniors, and always maintain social harmony. This aligns seamlessly with the national culture of discipline and respect for leadership. The last is prejudice and discrimination in North Korean society. In North Korean, prejudice and discrimination are deeply tied to the state-controlled social classification system known as Songbun. This system ranks citizens based on their family background, political loyalty, and class origin. People with a so-called revolutionary background, meaning their ancestors fought for the country or were loyal to the regime, are given better opportunities, housing, and jobs. Meanwhile, those from undesirable background, such as former landowners, defector families, or religious individuals, are permanently disadvantaged. This leads to a culture prejudice where people internalize the idea that some citizens are more trustworthy or more Korean than others. It's not just social, it's seen as moral and hereditary. As a result, discrimination isn't always visible, but it's institutionalized. Where you live, what you eat, where your children can study, all can depend on your songbun. And questioning is it out of the question. Oh, while the on-site war often focuses on political oppression inside North Korea, people also live with invisible barriers, shaped not by what they do, but by who their grandparents were. That's how deep culture, prejudice, and control come together in powerful, lifelong ways. So, when we talk about North Korea, we have to go beyond the surface, beyond the censorship and spectacle, and try to understand the hidden layers of belief, emotion, and survival. Because culture, like an iceberg, what we see above water is just a fraction of what lies beneath. Thanks for turning into the Culture Uncover. Until next time, stay curious. The world is deeper than you think.